Hey, what's up guys? Scott here, back with another video. But before we get into the actual discussion of the video, I'll give kind of an update. So I'm going to postpone on doing my dailies for at least a little while. I think. So my plan is, I eventually want to get my room cleaned up a little bit and a background set up, and then use my laptop. I'm going to get a camera, a mounted laptop webcam, where I can use my camera to record my videos, or my laptop to record my videos. That way in my video I can use my phone to read articles and stuff, which will make things tremendously easier. So until I can get my background really going, I'm just going to change the title of my video series to the DC and Marvel discussion, because it's kind of tough to do a daily, especially when you don't have a layout and you're having to just use your phone and you can't really pull stuff up. It's kind of really hard to do a daily, so I'm just going to do I'm just going to change it right now to the DC and Marvel discussion, and I may just keep it that way. And I may not do dailies. I thought I could do dailies, but there's just, some people can, because they like to talk about everything. But me personally, I like to talk about certain topics, that are related to the actual things going on, So, anyway, I'm just going to change my topic to the DC and Marvel discussion, at least for right now. But then, like I said, my plan is to get my room cleaned up, a new background, and a webcam, a good webcam, that I can use to do videos a lot better. So that's just kind of an update on what's going on. So don't expect a daily going forward for at least a while. So, but with that said, got this video. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the Black Adam movie. And of course, Black Adam is a character from DC Comics. And he is going to be portrayed by Dwayne Johnson, or as a lot of people know him, The Rock. And this is a project that Dwayne Johnson is very excited and passionate about to do, as we'll really talk about in just a minute when I read his Instagram post, at least part of his Instagram post. But first, some things we know about the movie. Well, obviously, Dwayne Johnson will be playing Black Adam. And the Justice Society of America will be featured in some capacity, possibly two versions of them. Maybe a version from the past and then a present-day version. But the JSA, or the Justice Society of America, is confirmed to feature in the film in some capacity. Also, Hawkman and Hawkgirl are expected to make their cinematic debuts in the film. As far as the actual plot of the movie, we really don't know a ton. I did read a report that the main villain of the movie is going to be Isis, and yes, that is the character's actual name. And it's a female character, but that's the rumor that she's going to be the main villain in the film. So that's kind of just some things we know about the film going forward, before they really start announcing casting and everything, aside from Dwayne Johnson, obviously. But kind of some background to the character. In the comics, Black Adam is heavily related to the character Shazam, or Billy Batson. They were both chosen by the wizard Shazam to be champions, but Black Adam was found to be impure of heart, so Billy was chosen to take his place. So they've been enemies in the comics for a while, and a lot of times Black Adam is like Billy Batson's arch enemy, especially back in the day. But in more recent comics, like say within the past 10 to 15 years or so, Black Adam has been portrayed more as like an anti-hero character, like Deadpool, or something along those lines. So in the comics, he's been an all-out bad guy, and then he's also been an anti-hero, which is more of a more recent thing in the comics, with him being an anti-hero. So from what I've read, from what we know, it sounds like the movie is going to portray him more as kind of like an anti-hero, kind of like Harley Quinn has been in the DC movies. Kind of like, she's bad sometimes, but she'll help the good guy sometimes. She's not all bad all the time. So it sounds like that's the direction they're going to go with Black Adam, making more of an anti-hero. And I watched a video interview with Dwayne Johnson kind of describing the character, and he's like, Black Adam, the difference between Black Adam and Superman. If say someone hurts someone that hurts or kills someone that Superman cares about, or just an innocent person, Superman will just take them to jail. But if you mess with someone that Black Adam cares about, or an innocent person, he'll break you in half. And that's kind of where that whole thing comes from. So he's not going to be an all-out bad guy, but he's not going to be the nicest guy on earth either, like Superman. So yeah, it looks like they're going with more of the anti-hero version of the character for the movies, which I like, because you could have him and Shazam team up potentially instead of be enemies. So anyway, The Rock posted this on Instagram. I cut out a little bit of the quote just because it's a pretty long post, but you'll get the gist of it. So this is what The Rock posted on Instagram. The Man in Black. Like most kids growing up, I dreamed of being a superhero. Having cool superpowers, fighting for what's right, and always protecting the people. It all changed for me when I was 10 years old and was first introduced to the greatest superhero of all time, Superman. As a kid, Superman was the hero I always wanted to be, but a few years into my fantasy, I realized that Superman was the hero I could never be. And then he went on to say like I was too rebellious, too always getting in trouble, stuff like that. But then he said, to wrap all that up, he said, however, I'm honored to join the iconic DC universe and it's a true pleasure to become Black Adam. Black Adam is blessed by magic with the powers equal to Superman, but the difference is he doesn't toe the mark or walk the line. He's a rebellious, one-of-a-kind superhero who will always do what's right for the people, but he does it his way, truth and justice, the Black Adam way. This role is unlike any other I've ever played, and I'm grateful to the bone we'll all go on this journey together. Now that sounds like a guy who's actually really excited to play this role. And I think Dwayne Johnson is a great pick to play Black Adam. He has the look, he definitely has the physique. He's become a really excellent actor. He's a very ranged actor. Most people think of him as like a comedic action star, but man, that guy, I'm telling you, that guy will give an awesome performance in this role. Dwayne Johnson of The Rock has become a magnificent actor. Not to mention popular actor. This movie, just because The Rock is in it, just because Dwayne Johnson is in it, forget the fact that it's a DC comic book movie. Just the fact that Dwayne Johnson is in this movie will draw a crowd opening weekend, I guarantee you. So, this movie will make good money opening weekend, I guarantee you, just because Dwayne Johnson is starring in it. He's a big draw for the box office. And he'll do really good in the role. So I'm excited, guys. Very excited to see this movie. So, that's kind of everything we know about the movie. We don't know a whole lot until they start announcing casting, aside from Dwayne Johnson. But like I said, Hot Man and Hot Girl are rumored to appear. The JSA or the Justice Society of America is confirmed to appear, at least in some capacity. So, we'll just have to. This is one of my most anticipated comic book movies of the next few years, because I think it's about time that Black Adam got done on the big screen, because he's a really iconic DC character, and it's about time they adapted him to the big screen. So I'm excited to see what we're going to learn, guys. So filming is supposed to start in July. Hopefully that's still the case. So hopefully we'll get some official casting announcements soon. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and peace out.